great. Thank you very much for taking the time to do this interview.
Yeah, you're welcome. I'm here today with Jay also. Hello.
Oh, hi.
With our bass player.
Oh, fantastic. Well, I thank both of you for taking the time to do this interview and talk about an amazing new album from Burning Witches.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Well, of course, the brand new album that's going to be coming out the 28th of May is The Witch of the North, which I've gotten the chance to be able to check this out over the last 24 hours or so, and I really love what's going on with this album. It's just, this album feels like such a great, consistent display of what Burning Witches is all about, and the band just continues to keep getting tighter and tighter. It's a great album that I think we need right now in 2021.
Yeah. Thank you. Thanks. Yeah. I personally really love that we now have this team again, and you can hear all the atmospheric things in the album. So it gives you a bit of an experience, indeed, like the Burning Witches experience, I guess. Yeah. I think you're right there. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. So, with that in mind, what was it like to start writing for this album?
What was it like? In what aspect, actually? Yeah, when I started, actually, because of, there are several aspects to it. First of all, Corona has been kind of a good thing because I could really focus on it, and I think everyone had, a little bit more focus for this album because, you have a few lockdowns going on. There's just not that much going on, so it's easier, right? But for me personally, it was so hard to start because I'm just, I actually missed a lot of things that were going on in my life usually. So I was kind of not in the flow, and the starting was so difficult. But when I finally started, it was really good, and I had a lot of focus, and it all, we just wrote like crazy again, and it all came together, and it was good, So, but there are different aspects to it, I guess, yeah.
Oh, it's great to see that too. Even though things have turned unexpectedly since last year, the fact that you were able to take that time and be able to rest up and enjoy the other aspects of life, and also be able to create another great album. It's so great to see that.
Oh, you're gone? Or hello?
Oh, still there?
Oh no. Yeah, it's so great to see, and then you were gone.
Oh yeah, I was just saying, it's so great to see that despite of everything that's been going on in 2021, that you were still able to make time for everything else that you have in your lives, and also be able to create a great album.
Yeah, of course. And we want to, of course, to do something, right?
Yes, and we love to make music together, so we have now more time to do what we love, and so we do it.
Yep.
Oh, for sure. And, of course, along with this, too, there is a bit of a lineup change that has happened with the band.
Yeah, we have now Larissa, our new guitar girl, and she's amazing. She's beautiful. She has the same joke as we have, and we are really now like a family. We do a lot of stuff together, not only music. We go to shopping together, chill together, and now Laura is here. We are happy to be with her a little bit because she's far away from us. Yeah, like a family, it feels good.
Yeah,
we have always a lot of fun.
Oh, and that...
Everyone's crazy.
Yeah, everyone's crazy.
Oh, and that's so important too. When you have a band going together, you want to make sure that you have the right musical chemistry that's going on, and it can feel like a family, like you're able to be with someone that you want to be able to create music with, and you have that musical chemistry and being able to forge on with the band. And it's great to see that you found that with this, with Larissa, and being able to continue on.
Yeah, really. After 5 years, we are now happy with our lineup.
We were together now on the tour bus to Poland to record a video clip, and it was really chill, it was all good. And, we're happy now with the lineup.
Yeah.
Oh, so cool. So, with that in mind, what is this experience like for you? With the album coming out in May, and hopefully we're getting near the end of this pandemic in some way, shape, or form. What's it like to be able to write an album and record it and have it released during these times?
It's of course, you hope also to play the songs after you're done, and that's a bit tricky now, right? So you just have to hope, because you're going to release it, because you want to also move on. But that for me is a bit, the sad part. Like, for the last album, we could only play, I think, in total 6, 10. Yeah, 2 concerts, and we had some Corona-proof ones, but it was not that many, and that's kind of weird, right? So, because you want to tour, you want to promote the album that way too, and have the live experience with the fans, and I really hope that it's possible for this album. And we actually did prepare a set list, because for the end of April we had a concert in Germany, but that got cancelled again. And we had songs on that set list that we didn't even play, actually. Oh, it's not out yet, that it's cancelled. Oh, well, yeah, okay, no, yeah, it's not online yet, that is cancelled, but it will be soon anyway. So sadly, anyway, but it's hard, of course, that you don't know what's going to happen, but you also want to just move on and show and make music and show people the music. Yeah.
Oh, for sure. And with Dance with the Devil, I mean, there's so many great songs that I imagine just sound incredible in that live setting. And when you eventually get the chance to be able to perform those songs that came out last year, it's going to be great to be able to see how well it works in the set list amongst the new music with The Witch of the North.
Yes, yeah, no, it is, yeah. Yeah, I'm curious. We already kind of know what songs we want to play, of course. I think it will be really awesome, and let's just hope that we can really play it live.
We hope, I think all musicians and all fans are hoping that this shit is over soon.
Yeah, and then maybe if we really can't do anything, because at some point it will be released, of course, maybe we can do something like a live stream, but we really have to still figure it out. So let's see what we do there, right? We did now one thing, we just done recorded the video clip again in Poland, and now we're going to look at the next steps.
Yeah, next for step.
Oh, so cool. And, thinking about all the great new music that's been going on here with The Witch of the North, it's great to see the continuancy of releasing a cover along with the album as well, too, and being able to choose one of the best Sabotage songs they've ever created with The Hall of the Mountain King. I mean, I haven't had the chance to be able to hear the bonus track for that yet, but I just imagine it sounds fantastic.
Oh, thanks, yeah, right, yeah. I mean, I heard from the people that didn't have to imagine, I heard it was good. Anyway, cool. But I just really love that song. It's one of my favorite songs, and everyone liked that song. So yeah, we did that also because it's very story based, and this album again is a bit, written with the theme in mind. So yeah, I think it fits. So it's cool, and of course it's really cool that Chris Caffrey could join for the guitars. So yeah. Can you still hear us? Oh, okay. Yeah. I thought you were gone. You're here. Never mind.
Well, yeah, and again, it is so great to be able to see that Chris was able to contribute with that. I mean, just like Ross the Boss on the last album, I mean, being able to pay tribute to these amazing bands and these amazing songs, and being able to have those guitars being able to show what they're still capable of in these, with these rejuvenated covers that's going on. I mean, the fact that you're able to continue on doing that is just so cool.
Yeah.
And just like you mentioned a little bit in there as well, there's a central theme that's going on with this album that I think it just works so well with the album, and being able to really appreciate that Celtic side of what's going on with the band. I mean, how did that come together, wanting to focus on that for this album?
The Witch of the North, because Mama wrote the riff, and it sounds a little bit Nordic and a little bit Vikinger style, and so it was Witch of the North was the first song, I think. And so we had the idea, hey, come on, let's do an album, Witch of the North.
Yeah, they just told me, hey, Laura, write this. Okay, no, okay. Yeah, that's it. Everybody is basically here. Laura, good luck.
But she had great.
Yeah, it was fun. It was really fun. I really loved the idea, of course. I mean, if not, I would have probably told them at some point, like, hey, I really don't know what to do. But it was fun. I researched a bit about this mythology because I thought, yeah, Witch of the North, it made me also think of those old mythology stuff. So I looked all the information up about it, and I came across this poem Edda from the 12th century, where they wrote down a lot of the myths, and several things they talked about. Also that Freya and Frigg would be the same person sometimes. So the goddess of love and war, but also if you think that Frigg, like if you spell it, by the way, Frigg, would be the same person, then also the kind of the leader of the witches that would give them, the ability to see into the future. So I really like this, so I took that. Believe that sometimes they were the same person, so I took that for the story. And that's the Witch of North. So.
And I like her lyrics. I love really the lyrics from our songs. Yeah, it will be in the mind. You know what I mean? You cannot forget. You have to sing with it because it's so cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I always hate that part because then at last time with Dance of the Devil, they were seriously like the whole time until the album. We now finally have the new album. They always bothered me when I was around. They were like, dance with the devil, like that. So maybe I should take avant-garde metal. No?
Oh, that's great. And yeah, I really love the central theme, and just like what was just mentioned there, the lyrics as well too. I mean, it really makes you pay attention to what's going on with the mythology that's going along with it. And it has that instant replay value for that too, because you want to be able to dive in and really be able to study what's going on with the songs and with the lyrics and the story that's going on. And I just love that you continue on with the central themes and being able to pull that out from start to finish and just make it part of such a killer album.
Yeah,
thank you so much. Nice to hear.
So again, thinking about that as well too. I mean, with having the themes in mind, and of course having the lyrics to match with it. I mean, how was that for you? Like being able to come up with the lyrics for the themes?
Oh yeah, that was fun. I mean, I really just researched a lot about these mythologies. These myths, sorry, and I found out, about Ragnarok, about the 9 worlds that I write about, the Valkyries. At some point, I was actually like, hey, I would want to write a song about a succubus, maybe, but I wasn't sure if that existed in this myths, in the Norse myths. So I really started to seriously just Google, like, Norse succubus or Viking succubus or something like that. And that's what Lady of the Woods is about, because Hilda, if I say it correctly, anyway, I will spell it too, Hyldra, was a creature living in the woods. And it was a woman figure had a cow tail. Don't ask me why, but that's what the myths say. And they would try to tempt the guys to live with them and be their husband. But if they wouldn't, if they would do something stupid, then of course that it could turn against them. And so this is about that's the Lady of the Woods about.
Oh, that's awesome. And along with that too, I mean, being able to capture those stories and those themes, it's perfectly showcased within the album cover as well too. I just really love that Nordic landscape that's going on and having it in the winter, and just the great ritual that's going on front and center with the fire. I mean, just everything about the album cover just looks so cool.
Yeah, I really love what the artist has done. It's really cool, and he was inspired. Maybe you read this. He was inspired by the Ants also.
Oh yeah, and
Bergamo. Yeah.
Oh, that's great. And it's just I imagine some great music videos that would be capable with this as well too. I mean, especially with being able to do something like with the Witch of the North or something like that. I mean, being able to showcase those stories in music video form.
Yeah, but we totally did our best actually. Last week we went to Poland. I can't say anything yet, but it definitely has a lot of these elements that you see on the cover, etc. Yeah, that we were trying. So it's something cool. Yeah,
I'm looking forward to this clip.
Me too. It was really cool to do. Yeah.
Oh, that's great. I'm glad to see that was already in mind. And of course, when that eventually does come out and there's more to talk about, I mean, I'm glad to see that you were going forward with those ideas and, just trying to showcase the album as best as possible.
Yeah. Yeah, of course, we have this, this good atmosphere, I guess, and we try to also put that in all the art, in the artwork, in the videos, yeah.
Yeah, and I love what you've done in the past, and that's got me very excited about what is going to be coming forth as well.
Yeah. Yeah, we're curious too. We have to see what happens now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then of course, hopefully when things do get back to normal, of course, getting back to the live shows as well. I mean, of course, as great as the album is, I mean, these songs are meant to be experienced in that live setting, and that's what I've always appreciated about the band is you can always tell that it sounds so great on the album, but it's meant to be so much better in that live setting.
Oh yeah. No, yeah, it has a special vibe, of course. Yeah. I hope so.
We hope all.
Oh, so, you know, thinking about that as well, too, I mean, obviously with this unexpected time off from being able to tour and in the time being able to create this new album, I mean, what else have you done on the side to be able to pass the time through all of this?
Ooh, Jay, what have you done?
On the album.
No, you do. You mean aside from the album, right?
Yeah, I mean, just in general.
Like free time.
In the time apart from the dance, you mean, or what?
Yeah.
Yeah, so everything not dance related.
What I do in my free time when
Yeah.
I was not in dance room.
Yeah.
I work a lot.
Yeah.
I work a lot. We all have a job, but we don't only live in music. And I chill a little bit. Time long the shops were closed in Switzerland, so you don't can do so much. I eat a little bit too much. Yeah, and learn new songs. I was every day 2 or 3 hours in our rehearsal room and play. Yeah, not that much, but it was okay.
Yeah.
I'm happy with it because it was a little bit chill time.
Yeah, it's
Not so
sometimes
much
nice.
stress because before Corona we had a lot of gigs.
Yeah, we're just going on. You know,
Yeah.
now it's almost nice to have a break. Actually, before Burning Witches, I was in Shadow Res, and it was always, we always worked also very hard. We had to do everything ourselves because we didn't have management. And actually, now finally, after this Corona time, I'm really, really ready to, go put this energy in. I mean, of course, I put the energy in before when, I had to write the songs and etc. But I feel, for example, it's way more easy for me again to be active on social media a lot and stuff like that. So I decided to do more for my Patreon page with the time I had, and I made more YouTube videos and stuff like that. So I'm really trying to do something on the side there, and it's fun that I actually feel like, I want to do it again. You know what I mean? So it is nice that there was a break to re-energize it.
Yes, yeah.
But now I really should start it.
That is full of energy.
Yeah.
But you have to wait.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I can only imagine what that first show is going to be like too. I mean, with being able to have that time to rest up, but then also getting that rejuvenation, being able to get those chops up again, being able to form that set list, and actually being able to get up on the stage. I mean, that first show back is just going to be one of the best feelings.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely.
Really.
Oh, that's so cool, and it's great to see that you were keeping busy and you were having fun and being able to still live lives over there during all of this, and again, being able to do all of that and have this amazing new album, The Witch of North, coming out at the end of May through Nuclear Blast. And I think anyone that's been a fan of the band is really going to appreciate this. And I think this is also going to be a great album for brand new people that are just getting into the band to be able to check out and really love what's going on here. I mean, there's so much to love, from the themes to the musics to the lyrics to what I can imagine be the music videos coming up. I mean, it's just like there's so much cool stuff that's going on right now, and it's great to see that all of that is going forward, and then eventually the live shows as well.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah.
Yeah, we should do something special too with the live shows, right? It's more like, seriously, we didn't think about it yet now because we know that things are going to get cancelled anyway. But yeah, it's really like we're definitely going to put this whole team also on the stage, Yeah.
Oh yeah, and there's so much that does go into it too, and it is it is such a bummer when the shows do get canceled, especially when there's so much preparation that goes into it and making those set lists, and now having 4 albums of music to be able to go through it. It's so much harder now to be able to like go through a set list and picking out your favorites to be able to play live.
Yeah. Picking the favorites. Yeah, I think that's not too hard. I mean, we have to pick them anyway for the singles and for the clips we make. So I think you kind of already know probably the Flight of the Valkyries is going to be on the set list if we do it. But yeah, it's. I mean, it's of course sometimes you want to play some songs live, see the reaction of the audience, and it makes it a bit easier. To see it actually instead of just guessing. You know what I mean? But.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, it's definitely the way to go. I'm especially depending on how long of a set you got too. I mean, being able to go out there and play the singles, the songs that people might be the most familiar with, And when you put those in the right order, and especially with the quality of songwriting that goes into Burning Witches, I mean, that's just going to make for a great show every single time. And now with Witch of the North being able to add those songs into it, it's only going to get better from here on out.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you so much.
Well, not a problem. And, I think with that, I think that's actually a great note to end on and something to look forward to when those shows eventually do come back. And I thank both of you for taking the time to be able to talk to me about everything that's going on in the world of Burning Witches. And, of course, the brand new album, The Witch of the North, coming out May 28th through Nuclear Blast. The great central themes of these Nordic and Celtic Scandinavian themes that's going on. It's just so great to be able to see an album like that, and through the artwork and everything that you've been able to pull through within this year. And I thank you very much for being able to put out this album. And again, I thank you very much for taking the time to be able to talk to me about all of it.
Yeah, thanks to you, and it's nice to hear that you like our new stuff.
Yeah, you're welcome.